Hello and welcome back, and today we're looking at a CB radio extension speaker. The one I picked up is made by High Gear and it's called the Cobra S300. This speaker features noise cancelling. I picked it up from Knights on eBay and it cost just under £23. Also available from Knights is the Cobra 100, which is the model below. This is the same speaker except it doesn't have the noise cancelling. And it retails for about £3 UK cheaper. Now also available in the range is the Cobra 500. This has noise cancelling and also it has a talkback facility, assuming that your radio supports that. But unfortunately I was unable to find one of these available in the UK at the time I made this video. So a quick look at the features of the 300. It has a full range 4-inch speaker, 15 watts power capacity, which is quite high, and metal mesh grille, and it has this noise cancelling circuit. Now we'll be having a look at that later on, but don't get your hopes too high. You're not going to get any kind of DSP filtering for £20 UK. So I'll just whiz through the box opening here because I know people like to see this. Well, first out the box is a nice little pack of screws and speed clips there, which would help you if you were fitting this into a car. Then you've got the lead that's connected to the speaker. That's got the standard mono 3.5mm jack, and it seems quite a long lead as well. And then we've got the speaker itself. Now the first thing you notice, it is quite a nice size speaker. 4 inches, quite big really for a CB extension speaker. And it's got quite a nice bit of weight to it. It's all made out of ABS plastic, of course, including the bracket at the back, which also has a sort of a ratchet feature which helps you adjust it quite easily. You'll also notice that the bracket has 2 lots of fixing points at a 45-degree angle, and this should sort of help you get it in a place where you want it, especially if you're going to fit this into a vehicle. So once you've got the bracket in position, you just simply tighten down the thumb screws and it stays there. Now, you know, it's quite a nice attractive speaker. You've got this metal grille at the front with the Cobra logo. You've got the earphone socket conveniently placed on the side. And then moving to the back, where you've simply got the noise cancellation switch. Now, I'm not expecting a lot from this. I imagine it's just a small capacitor. I'm not expecting anything like DSP quality in the noise elimination, but we're having a look at that a little later in the shack. Also, I'll bring in this little speaker to show you the size. It is a 4-inch full range driver, and it is quite a nice size compared to other CB speakers. Anyway, going to move into the shack now, and hopefully I'll be able to pick up some traffic this afternoon, and then we can hear how it sounds on the air. So here we are in the shed shack, and I've got a little High Gear Cobra there on top of the Cobra 29 LXEU CB radio. So I'm just going to give a little demonstration of this noise cut feature, this circuitry, which is basically just a little capacitor. So I'm not expecting too much from it. But just do it on static to start with. I'll just sort of demonstrate how it does slightly cut the higher frequency of the static. So at first I'll put the radio without the feature on, and I'll switch it on, switch it off, and you'll be able to hear it hopefully. So this is off. On. Off. On. So as you can hear, you know, it just cuts the sort of higher sort of frequency static, really, that kind of like frying egg static that you get on FM. Yeah, it's not, it's not brilliant. It's probably worth it for the extra sort of £3 over the standard speaker. But I'll scan around. Hopefully I can find some sort of conversation modulations going on, and I can give you a demonstration what it's like with sort of stuff being transmitted. Right, what I'll do for this test is we'll start off with the noise reducer off. So this is with it off.
Around the back of the garages, he had about 4 garages, didn't he? And they just left the door open. There's sort of a superbike in the doorway. Well, then someone frees out, they'll have that away. Oh yeah, those little weeks get word of it being about.
And then I'll now switch it on. This is with it on.
Well, that's it. No. I can't imagine that geezer riding a motorbike, to be honest. He's too fast.
Sounds a bit like John.
I know.
So this is with it off.
There definitely one there, anyway. Maybe it's one
And that's on again.
Nicked, so they've left it there.
Sounds like John and Rob, actually.
You know, until they can come back and strip it. Yeah, well, I don't know.
Yeah, that's Rob.
Maybe. But it ain't got no wires. Don't look like it's been hot wired or anything. You give me a good radio 4 to 5. Where normally I really struggle to hear you on FM.
Oh, that's nice to hear. Nice to hear. Yeah, I just switched it on. I've just fitted a new extension speaker. I've got a Cobra S300 extension speaker. So I'm just doing a little bit of video for the YouTube that I'll be putting up. So that's why I came on to hear you guys. But yeah, you're coming across really nice today, John. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Sometimes the speaker can make all the difference. You know, the speaker does make all the difference to how people sound. I've noticed that when, you know, I've plugged into my normal, INA. Do you have a copy on T6, a uniform kilo 73?
Yes, I do copy you, my friend, in Luton. You are so strong. You're so strong, and your friend Steve is, it's about, you said, a long distance far away from London, but
With noise cancelling on,
you're still very, very nice.
noise cancelling off. Doesn't make much difference when someone's speaking, obviously.
No problem to have a conversation. That's, one of these days, that's good. Okay, John, I remember you very well. My QGH is 2.5 miles away from Oslo, capital of Norway.